everyone, I'm Chris Erickley and welcome to your Thursday edition of the PE Crime Blotter. The manhunt continues for Christopher Dorner, the man wanted for the killing of a Riverside police officer here in Riverside early Thursday morning. Also a shooting. He was involved in a shooting with LAPD that occurred in Corona, and of course he's wanted for 2 killings in Irvine a few days ago. Brian, as the hours go by, this case seems to get more and more complex.
All right. Authorities are chasing all sorts of reported sightings of this guy. Of course, there's a statewide, multi-state dragnet out looking for Christopher Dorner. The last we heard, authorities were up in Big Bear. They found a burned out car there. We have not confirmed that it is his car. Some TV stations are reporting that it is. SWAT teams are combing the mountains of Big Bear. Earlier today, supposedly, he tried to steal a boat and flee to Mexico. He was in Corona, he was in Riverside, and any clues that get called into the police, they're checking them out very quickly and in force.
What we do know is that he did exchange gunfire with LAPD in Corona and then ambushed and fatally shot one officer and seriously wounded another Riverside police officer here in Riverside on Arlington. Brian, as we saw when we arrived on the scene early this morning, tensions were high.
Right. We got there about 3:30 in the morning. It was dark. It was foggy. There were sheriff's deputies who were set up at Brockton and Arlington. They were trying to prevent people from going toward the scene of the shooting. There was also rumors, Police Chief Sergio Diaz now saying unfounded, that Dorner had said that he was going to return to the scene. So any car that would roll up to the scene, the deputies would get behind their cars, point their rifles, yell at the drivers to stop. I think a lot of drivers were confused. They had spotlights in their eyes. Some of them kept going a little bit, which really got the tensions high for the deputies, and it was quite. It was the most frightened I'd ever been as a reporter, because I worried someone was going to start shooting, and I didn't want to be in the way. And it was just obviously everyone on edge. This guy said he's going to go out hunting for police officers, so I don't blame the cops one bit for being on edge.
At the press conference earlier today at the Riverside Police Department, Chief Sergio Diaz said there's too many people out there looking for this guy right now for him not to be caught. He guarantees that he will be caught. We'll have to see what happens. Brian, thanks for joining us. Be sure to stay tuned right here on PE.com for the latest on this story.